let's jump back into this. Still haven't gotten out of the Daunt. The Daunt, is that what it's called? I don't know, the starting area. So, I'm what, almost 10 hours in? So at least try, I want to hope if get out of this area today. I don't know how much side quests and whatnot I have left, but let's check that out right now, actually. Return to Javad the Willing. I don't understand why it wants me to go back and talk to this dude. There's no reward down here.
Almost 4. Last time I was back.
Where is the arena thing anyway? This one?
Eyes up here, brother!
That's the Pitmaster. That's Javad. Wait, what? Oh, he's in here. Alright, different person. Alright, let's see what that's all about. God, I swear to God, it sounds like they're having orgasms over there.
Savior, what news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think...
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. Even with the valley working again, Ulvund hopes he can stir up enough resentment against the Karja to call for a strike.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
I need to go.
Of course.
Oh, how can there be an underground city in the desert? Is really that bad?
If I'm gonna find out where the bristlebacks came from, I need to head further west.
Even
Another
the
reason to get the embassy going?
He's a challenge. Play some drinks later.
Hey, where does she want me to go? Oh. Wait. Is that why I'm not seeing foxes? There's no foxes in the area. What? Alright, got Barren Light, and we still haven't done that. Bristlebacks on hold until the embassy has been completed. Okay. Often found in no man's land. Alright, so I guess we're going to the embassy now. Let's do this quest. There's still a question mark out here we haven't done. Huge wraparound to get there. What is up here? Alright, let's... I don't understand what... Alright, let's head that way. Guess I can grab a mount on the way.
I can override one of these chargers. I have to go on quiet, so I don't spook the herd.
Okay. This is up here, right?
I need to get off this thing and walk.
Oh, hi! What?
Exactly wasn't here before.
Don't you have somewhere better to be? Friend from the Nora. Coming by.
Brother of yours.
Next time, we will forge a deal together.
No, we won't. Highly doubt it. Pouch upgrades. Yeah, let's do that. Prairie dog, vulture, wishbone. Jeez. Okay. Alright, I won't need to craft any of that stuff. Don't need to craft. Care about those. I don't see point in upgrading that. I'm not even using it. However, I can upgrade this. Let's do that. Increases damage against knockdown enemies. Increases acids damage and buildup. Yeah, nothing really there. I don't think. I don't know what the lenses are for. Assuming for buying gear. 4 skill points. I guess I should start using this for something. Workbench at craft ammunition at the workbench using less resources than in the wilds. So it wouldn't make sense to go there, and then recover concentration faster. Probably there to unlock this. It's 2, 4. Don't know. It's probably all 2 points. Automatically cover health sooner when in critical health state below 25%. Health potions provide more healing. Gain Valor when hit by enemies. Probably a good one. God, it's just... They don't make it very easy to pick what you want with these trees. I just really see no point in going into machine mastery. Silent strikes deal more damage is probably something I need. Deal more damage, impact damage while in stealth. Yeah. Cover health when using silent strike. I don't know, it's kind of stupid. Move more quietly, reducing the chance of detection by enemies. Melee attacks are quieter, reducing the chance of being detected by nearby enemies. Reduce your visibility to enemies. sound good at all. Alright, I think I'm gonna do that, hit that, and deal more impact on damage. Yeah, let's do that. I'll wax that thing. Alright. Okay, you can only have one equipped at a time. How nice. Alright, we're not gonna get back into that stuff. Alright. Gotta be a bonfire here, right? No bonfire? Not just down there.
Need I remind you of that game?
Alright, is there anything else up here? Yeah, there's shit up there.
Got somewhere to be. Sorry.
Bowcaster won't work on that.
If I had a spear like that, I could have taken them bristlebacks too.
Oh,
How goes it, Hammerhead?
I get why I won't grab the box. What?
Took a hammer to your head?
There's nothing to climb up to.
Yeah.
Get it.
Got work to do. Hey there, nice to see you.
Oh,
I expect you to get
How
that.
can I remove the shards from your pouches today?
What happened to that hammer you lost? What? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, let's see how you're supposed to get that.
I think I can pull that.
Again.
What? Why can't you pull it?
Same time, same place.
Whatever.
Almost
Let's get out of
ready to
here.
go?
I don't care. It's not that important. Let's save it first. Alright, let's get going.
Coming through! Barren light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Karja Horn.
Count cannot enter this
Means the
location.
sister was in.
Well, why not?
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
Looking for a real challenge?
No.
Play Machine Strike against...
It's a cook. Don't care.
I'll drop the charge on your pocket.
No one wants to play some Strike?
Nope.
Anyone?
Nope. Stop asking.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tenakth?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Okay.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
How do you know? Just be looking at this stuff if you have it or not. Sharp shot bow. Wait. Knockdown. Sharp shot bow. Yeah. Had I known that, I would have bought that one and not bought the previous one. That's what I'm saying. It's just too much. There's too much itemization in this game for what it is. At least that's how I feel. It would have been nice to know, okay, you get a knockdown bow over here, so I didn't buy the other one. And worry about it, and, you know, waste resources upgrading it. Oh, whatever. Why do I have 22 of these things? That's 3 game overs so far. What level are you?
Oh, there!
It's 12. It's not too
Stay
bad.
for the stash.
Respectable.
That'll do it. Go. Hold it a second.
Oh, it's a medicine thing. Okay, one already.
there.
All right, all clear. Go, go, go. Yes. Hi.
I found some berries.
I've got boards ready to go.
Oh, that's right.
So this guy sells potions and stuff.
Here
Alright.
for sale.
I like what they've done with the encampments and stuff in this game. Like, the game literally feels more
Card
alive
your
than the
armor.
original.
To protect and to play.
Like, world environment-wise. Um... That's frost resistance. Minus 20 on acid. What? It'd be nice, like, if they told you if you own the item or not. I guess it... Maybe it does, and it's just because I don't own them, I don't see it. I mean, I know I don't own the blue one here. Norris Sentinel. $10 melee, 23 impact, 14 fire. What I'm wearing has got that. Okay, so this has got 23 impact. Not a lot of melee, but 26 fire, but it's only because it's fully upgraded. Those are the only ones I have. Alright, so it's what? 26 fire? What's the one on this Nora? Oh, I can't buy it anyway. I don't have a Sky Drifter circulator. Oh, shit. Oh, you can upgrade that 4 times. No, it's the wrong button. Deals more impact damage while in stealth. Cover stamina faster. Increase concentration limit, prolonged use. Okay. Probably be worth buying. I don't know how well the fire damage is gonna upscale though. I don't think it doesn't tell you. Would be nice. Showed like preview the item like alright, if you level it 1 time, this is how much like the fire resistance stuff would go up.
I await your return.
Sun, watch
Alright,
over you.
well, fight anyway.
For
So
the Sunder.
kind of irrelevant.
Stay safe on your shift. Sure as the sun's rising.
Quest.
Be tempted by shadow.
Are you looking for garments and armor?
No, I don't want your shit. Do not want your
Where's
shit.
Errand? Looks like he's had a few.
Savior!
For the love of Dawn, Conover, give it a rest.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover, she's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Loravik tried to kill me. I fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Loravik to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Loravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
Yo,
But
guard,
I
how about
couldn't
you shut
stop
up and
thinking
let the
about
dude
it.
talk?
None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Loravik, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger, and when Loravik mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Loravik lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods, searched Laravik's bunk, searched it again, didn't find anything. Look, Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Laravik in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse are out there.
And considering there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
Fine, use Witcher senses.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Did anyone ever tell you that you resemble the Savior? Too short, though.
Yeah, how would you know? Or you've never seen the Savior before. Considering the comment.
No one is allowed past this point. Commander Nozar's orders.
So scumbag's orders. Gotcha.
Ignoring me again?
By the sun, it's the savior.
I'm too short. That's what I've been told. Alright, let's go down and talk to him, I guess.
Gentlemen.
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Huh. Well, I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Voidis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. But no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Oh, yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one...
errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh up there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mavas? You were heading out there?
No, sir.
Don't worry. If the Tanakh were planning to invade, they'd have done so already.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Ah, yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our sun priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
Can you possibly walk any slower, dude? Go.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Go. There's the commander.
Walk.
Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Walk it up, huh?
Why the Sun King believes we can have peace with these barbarians. How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Fuck that, I'm going.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Oh shit.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! The gate stays sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Take it easy on yourself.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to
Open
stand in her way.
the
It's not gonna work.
gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. To saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
It's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I
bitch and
do.
complain, you can go back and
We'll see how it goes.
stand in and wait for the embassy. Oh, I'll go get it.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help. but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink is decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakhs don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hikaru knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few.
War paint on these guys look pretty cool.
He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
I'm sure this is gonna not go well.
The Karja have opened the gates.
Fucking gay.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Alright, guess we gotta kill her. Velociraptor.
Looks pretty cool. I like the mouth.
Lancers! Form up!
Tramplers, I guess.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Or stand there and get hit. It's up to you.
No!
A lot of arrows. They got high ground.
Archers! Keep them back!
Also run the other way so they can't hit you with the arrows. So that forces them to come out.
Left flank to the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Kill the priest. Wherever the other guy is. That guy.
Open the gates! Open the gates!
Pussy.
Open the gates!
There you go. It's worth it.
Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
I don't have a shot. What kind of archer are you? I don't have a shot. Let's fucking shoot. Okay. Cool cutscene and all, but why can't I get in here and do anything? With the fudge.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers!
What kind of line is that?
Take the center!
Get
Fight
ready!
fair.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
They're on to us.
Be ready!
She's hurt! Let's do this!
Man down!
Acid! Now they're scared!
Give them support!
Can you use a shock attack?
You're in trouble now!
It just won't die!
Got her now! I can't just...
Let me know if you need any help! You okay?
Great shot! No way!
I'm gonna finish this!
Earn your mark today!
I'm on target! I'm gonna take this one out! Nice work! Hitting those weak spots is really working! You'll pay for that!
Engage that target! Get that right!
Cut them all down! You won't get me that easily! Cut them all down! We got this! Target neutralized. No! They got one of the marshals!
That one!
You're the prey
Fuck
today!
those things go.
Having fun, Aloy?
Not really.
Got this one lined up! Whoa! Watch this grapple!
Felt that?
That did some real damage! They lost their helmet! Each hit weakens you more.
You okay?
They shouldn't have got in your way!
God damn it.
Quick kill! That was a close one! Now you can take them down! Fall more, please! I've got this! I'll get you! Can you knock some more pieces off it? Ammo for you! Wipe them out!
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
No, they won't.
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Let's rock, bitch. Oh. took a glide. That's how I get mine. Get out of here, ball.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through a shield if I damage it enough. I gotta get through that shield. There! Now's my chance!
He's no armor on whatsoever now. Oh. Went from looking like a cool guy to looking like a piece of shit. Oh, you fuck.
Give it up! His shield's regenerated. Ah! Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
No!
I have to build my stamina. You're not stopping me!
Your time is over!
There! He's exposed! Oh! Okay, better.
Easy.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge.
No.
You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Guess we get to kill her later. I hope I get to loot everything. I'll suck if I can't.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Oh, loot, Aloy. Get out there, get that loot.
I got you.
Thanks for the help, Aaron. Could have came out and killed somebody.
It's salvage time, boys.
Touch my shit. It's my loot. Pricks. Fuck your hands off. I better be able to loot that stuff. I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, take his glider.
Don't think it can take a hit, but I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
Can you stop talking to me so I can
keep
grab
an eye
my
out.
loot, please?
Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Really? God, good old shit. Alright.
Vashav called Regala a rival. Someone that's knocked
I have a
Chief should
feeling
have
I'm not
killed.
getting my loot.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Vashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Voidis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will
really
take
care.
action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
God, dude.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram Delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, the loot that's scattered around right now. Hey, I get the loot.
Well, don't have to worry about running out.
Wanna... Alright. Shield wing, alright. Hold... Okay.
So... this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades.
Okay.
And just maybe... a backup
enough.
of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Is it an asshole? That's my guess.
I'll find this in my stash later.
I don't need all that shit.
Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
Well, we're not done looting yet. there's a lot of shit. Like this guy's ragdoll didn't work. He's still like he's saddled on the mount. Picture game. Alright, I guess that's everything. Oh. What a fox? It was. Give me a purple. Bastard. Alrighty. What do we got down here? I really like what they did with the environments though in this game. They look really, really well laid out. So they put a lot of thought and care into the environments here. Let me see if I can go up and talk with Varl and him before I leave. Probably not there, I'm sure. Yeah, they're not. Okay. Oh. Some more loot up here. How quaint.
Just keep your focus moving and don't get bored.
Yeah, I suppose the West has its charge. Maybe one. It's a...
Alright. Now we got 4 skill points. Critical strikes do more damage. Does more damage. Okay. The only thing I don't like, well, another thing I guess you could say I don't like with the skill tree is you can't refund any of your points. half moon slash. Close in on an enemy with a quick strike. Kind of does that already. Alright. Let's go back. Go back to Hunter. Ammunition. Points to upgrade. So I guess I don't have the weapon stamina regen yet. I guess that's what the green is for level 3. Yeah. Must increase the damage and whatever. Okay. Do next level. Machines killed by range attack trigger a shock explosion. Kind of weak, but so right now it's only doing 30. Okay, so all right, let's upgrade this then. It's gonna take 5 to go up another level. Okay. Oh, these are 2 points? Shit. I didn't realize that. Increase your weapon stamina limit. Learning passive boosts multiple times increases their what? You can wait what? Skills already learned. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. It's just never mind. Got it. Weapon stamina faster. Alright. So I have to get this in order to unlock that. Valor faster. Yeah, bottom part of the tree kind of sucks. All right, I'll just start hoarding points and fill in here. All right, let's go. I still bug the fuck out.
It worked. Wow, okay. hate stuffing through this stuff.
I need a purple. Need blue. Oh. Alright, I'm starting to get into this viney shit.
Washed off some of the sweat.
There. Alright. Hello? There we go.
Light's taking over the land out here, too. Those must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
Scrap. You really think you can do that?
Karoof, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Larend, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Oh, nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation?
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous.
No
But
pun intended.
What if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Larend can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Look, their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor.